Okay, I think we're now live. November 16th, 2025. Let's get some games going. All right. Um, how's the audio looking? I think good. Okay. All right, trying to log in. Taking a bit of time. All right, let's fire up the, well, let's get in queue, and then I'm going to open up the beta client too. So we can run, let's see. What do you think? Let's see if we can get some affliction games going first. No average weight for solo shuffle. Well, let's fire up the beta client. Maybe I should play some alt today. I don't know. I'm actually kind of starting to get high rated again. It's taking a little... whatever. We'll wait it out. Alright, this is the beta client. I think we were just starting to get pretty... a little more comfortable with the... some of the new talents and everything. It's looking pretty good. Looking actually really good. Alright, let's see. That's good. That's good. Okay, we are all super set up. Yeah, it's too late to play EU, so we'll play NA. NA and beta. This guy can sit over here. Nice and quiet. Okay, the beta. I think we were just figuring out demo. Hadn't really figured out fully. I think the rotation's pretty wild. It's so simple. Actually, let me see how gateway works now. So, gateway, you'd still want to soul burn with it because that's still like a kind of longish cast. Let's see. So if you take it once, oh, so it actually, so you get a debuff. You can use it once more. So 80 seconds remaining. Okay, now I can't use it for 80 something seconds. Okay, interesting. That's actually pretty huge. All right. Let's see, Portal works the same, I think. Pretty much the same. You still get the Abyss Walker buff. Cooldown is about 30 seconds. Yep, still the same. Okay. So what is Soul Harvester now? Soul Harvester just adds a little damage. You know, it adds damage to your Hannah Gul'dan. And Hannah Gul'dan is actually pretty big damage now. So I wonder if that's going to end up being a pretty good spec for demo. Although this also gets like Hannah Gul'dan damage modifiers too. Man, so many changes. All right, let's just start blasting this. Wait, where's my pet? That's my lag. Lag's good. All right. So Dreadstalkers, and then that's pretty much it. Trying to see like, that's it. Like there's like just nothing left in the. I mean, the build is so simple now. There's just, I think there's like 4 buttons in your rotation. It's just Shadow Bolt, Hannah Gul'dan, you occasionally Dreadstalkers when it pops, and then you just Tyrant every now and then. That's it. There's no 2-minute cooldown. There's no other cooldowns you need to juggle. Really simple. don't have to watch for too many procs either. It's just Demon Bolt, Infernal Bolt. If you're playing Soul Harvester, there's basically no procs at all. Crazy. Hey, OCD Gaming, how are you doing? How are you doing? We should play some threes sometime. See how Og Lock feels. I don't know. Never played with an Og, so okay. So I think that's actually pretty decent. Let me see. I need a pet passive command. Let's see. Pet follow. Yeah. Right now I'm just like queued for solo shuffle, but I'm not really. I don't know. If you have a healer online, we could do some now. You can run dev. Oh yeah, yeah. What do you think works with dev? Like dev devastation? Or dev destruction? Yeah, I'm down for games whenever. Dev destro. Yeah. Yeah, demo tends to be better when paired with other casters. That's true. Oh, 3,000 gold public crafting order? You bet. Okay. Let's do our engineering crafting orders. Maybe we can convince Pinky to play with us at some point. Pinky's my wife. She's feeling kind of over WoW lately. But I don't know. We watched the AWC together though. At least parts of it. Not all of it. It's a little it's hard to sit through. Like it's like a marathon watching all the EU games and then all the NA games. It's a lot of stuff. It's actually kind of wild when you think about it, when you compare it to something like, you know, like the Super Bowl, like the championship game. It's like it's just like one 3 hour event, but this is like if you want to watch the whole thing, you got to watch for like 12 hours. And sometimes you're free the next 10 days. Nice, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm down whenever. If you have a healer, we can just send it to. Yeah, there were some really good AWC games, and it was also I think it was cool to see some upsets because it felt like the last few cups. I mean, not just the last few cups, the last few years have been like totally dominated by two teams, one in NA, one in EU. So seeing some fresh faces start to take over. It's pretty good. All right, so WoW 21st anniversary. What do we do? Is there anything happening? Did they open up Caverns of Time again, or is it just nothing? Let's find out. Yeah, there were great games. Hey Andreas, played a few more solo shuffles. Did not try to fake as much and CC as much. Did more damage and tried to stand your ground as demo. 2K now, 14 shuffles. That's great. Yeah, I think that's the idea. You know, I think when you're learning or just starting to master Warlock. I think like the mistake a lot of people make is over CC, over kiting, over faking. Just send it, do as much damage as you can, and it's a lot of pressure. All right, Caverns of Time. Do you think I don't know if there's anything going on though. Oh, yeah, the event is back. Nice. Okay. Is there anything new though? Because I think I got pretty much everything last time this event was live. Let's see. What's over here? Correctly answered. Yeah, I can answer your questions. Let us test your knowledge. Uh, is Sarah? Yeah. Okay. Man, I'm like a lore master. Look at that. All right, what's this guy sell? Pet. I think I have all this stuff. What is this? Inflatable Thunder Fury. What's this? Oh, here. Some really ugly cloaks. Yeah, good. Yeah, I don't need any of that stuff. Let's see. This guy, armor vendor. Big brain. Yeah. Find us a healer. Let's do it. Wait, Demon Hunter. I think I have the Warlock one. Yeah. What's this? Gauntlets? I don't need gauntlets. What does this set look like? Looks horrible. I'm good. Let's see. No more vendors over here.
Get gabbing or get going.
I feel like there used to be more vendors. Crazy. Oh, hey Nico. Hey Stinky. Is this your full-time job? No. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, I have like an actual job, so I can't stream all the time, but I stream as much as I can. Within reason. I like to think within reason, but you know what? Sometimes it's a little much. But yeah, I love streaming. Korak's Revenge. Do I want to do that? I don't know about that. I think Korak's Revenge is pretty boring. What's this? Defeat some bosses. I don't really need the badges though. There's nothing to buy. Oh, are they doing the mount competition? Is this live right now? There's a lot of people here. Is this happening? Got no healers right now, but you think you can convince one to run demo dev this week? Okay, yeah, just hit me up. I'm usually down. I'm usually just like queued up for some sort of solo thing or whatever. But yeah, Andreas, congrats on 2K now. That's pretty awesome. 2K as demo is awesome. Especially with all the melee running around. It's crazy melee. Oh, I probably need to pick up some quests before I do this. Let's see. What was that? Oh yeah, buy that. Get more titles. Wait, I feel like there's like, oh, there's a quest in the middle, that's right. Oh yeah, participate in activities. Okay. Alright, let's do this. See if I can win the mount competition. Oh wow, that's a huge green thing.
Settle up and put your menagerie to the test in Mount Mania!
Mount Mania, here we go. Oh my gosh, what is this green thing? I don't even know what class does that. Is that a DH thing? Alright. Ancient Salamander? I'm pretty sure I do not have that. Oh, I do not. Dang. The Forbidden Reach. Oh, there's a lot of people with it. What? That's crazy. Springtide Dreamtown. I have this one. Alright, I got one mount. I love these sorts of things. Frostbrute? Oh no, I don't have this. Proto Worm? Do I have any Proto Worms? Whoa, where do people get this? Everybody has it. That's crazy. It's not even on the like list. Dang. Soaring Meter Bee? Oh my gosh, I'm getting wrecked here. 900 Cinderpawn. It's ridiculous. This guy says this is so cringe. No, this is awesome. What's that? Maldraxxin. Oh, I have this one. Everybody makes this like ridiculous sound. Hello, Matt. How are you doing? Royal Swarmer. Oh yeah. Where did I get this? Trading post. Conquerors. Oh, no, I don't have this. What's this from? Conqueror of Azeroth? How do you get that? Conqueror of Azeroth. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of world PvP stuff. That's pretty hard to get. Arboreal Gulper? Dang, I don't have anything. I'm getting wrecked here. Hey, Fiorin, good morning. Good morning. I said morning there. Matt, hey homie, just finished a little modeling exercise. Now just sketching a bit on the tablet screen, have it on the main monitor. Oh, that's all. What? Everybody has this mount. That's crazy. That's cool. Garn. Oh, I have this. I don't know where I got this. I bet I bought it from the auction house. Um, that's cool. So you like designing something? That's pretty cool. You a little bummed they didn't add anything new. Did they? Yeah. I was trying to find if like there was anything new at all. It didn't seem like there was anything. This was actually a pretty cool event last year, though. That was pretty fun. I did like a lot of stuff, all the detective stuff, all while queued up for solo shuffle, of course. Links. What kind of this? Dauntless Imperial. What? How do you get that? It's a drop. Dang. Just one transmog, and it was for Time Warp badges, and you have like 100,000 of them. Do you have that many? I don't know how many I have. I think I have a lot too. Oh, I have this one. Oh, everybody has this. Oh my gosh. Dude, this is kind of cool when like there's a lot of people doing this competition and like everybody summons the mountain together. Wait, this is like the base red mount. Everybody has this. If you've even like been to Valdrakken, I think. What's this? Prestigious Midnight Courser. I have this. All right. Honor level. Yeah, I've got all the honor level mounts, I think. If you were doing some modeling as well earlier and just kind of lazy to learn new software, you'll do it eventually. Oh wow, that's cool. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. 3D modeling. Mage Brain, you're doing this mount off too? Crimson Vorkun. Yeah, I'm getting wrecked. Honestly, I don't have that many mounts. I feel like I have a lot of mounts, but there are like so many in the game. Like 400 is actually nothing. Hey Storn, how are you doing? Hope you're having a very nice Sunday. There was like did you guys watch AWC? It's pretty fun. There were some pretty good games. Oh, I don't have this. Ivory Cloud Serpent. This sounds like it's from MOP. I missed that. Let's see. Well, I matched 8 mounts. That's not too bad. Not shabby at all. How many did you get, Mage Brain? Because how many do you think it took to win? There's so many people here. I bet some people got like Me Mage, Abram. How many did they get? Slash Tar Me Mage. I don't know. Probably doesn't say. It's crazy. Surprised by the amount of fire mages? Yeah, AWC was wild. Yeah, the AWC games were great. I didn't watch all of them. It was going all day long, so I missed a bunch of it. But like, there was a lot of great games. Move 2.01, yeah, yeah. I didn't see all the games, but the ones I did see, they were like extremely good games, like really close. So many clutch plays. Complete the Codex of Chromie. Yeah, actually, let me check how many badges I have, because I think it's like one of those things I've never really been able to spend effectively. I've got 1,000. That's a lot. Master Pet Tamer. I feel like there's a lot fewer things to do here, which I guess makes sense. I mean, it's not like a really special event or something. What's this? Ancient Mana? I don't even know what that is. I saw Ancient Mana when I was like flying around in Remix, and I was like, I have no idea what that is. I picked it up. Oh yeah, yeah, it's the Cavern of Time portal. That's right. There was a lot of stuff to do last year. So if you didn't do this event last year, there's probably a lot to do here, because it's actually there's like some pretty cool quest lines and stuff here. But it looks like if you did this last year, there's not a whole lot that's new this year. Okay, we got a solo shuffle pop. Let's do it. Storn, you had a great week in Blitz from rival to duelist. That's awesome. Congrats. That's great. Whoops, made the wrong health stone here. Okay, I'm playing Affliction. Let me reload my UI real quick. Hey, Andreas. Mage Brain, you got 12? Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Andreas, you play any mage? I used to play mage a long time ago. These days, not so much. Okay, let's play a little Affliction. Solo Hellcaller, because Hellcaller... Wait, what am I facing? Shadow Priest? Wait, 2 Affliction locks in the same lobby? That's wild. That seems like... that shouldn't happen. That never happens. Let's do it. 2 Affliction locks. Usually when there's 2 of the same spec, one of them goes 06. So either I'm going 06 or the sorceress guy is going 06. Probably. That's typically what happens. I'm gonna port back. This guy's got to be careful of dispelling those, because if he does dispel 2 UAs, that actually will be 2 backlashes, right? Pulling this guy back super deep. A lot of damage. Is double affliction good? Because he actually can't really dispel. It'd be like very risky for him to dispel at this point. I think it'd be like suicide. Got a wall here. Dark Ascension, they're popping a lot of stuff. He dispelled. Super risky, he almost killed himself. I think he dispelled again. That was a very risky dispel. You know, double UA is actually not so bad, huh? When you have like, I mean, like, I don't think you can afford to dispel unless you have a immunity up or something. That was super risky. All right, let's do it again. So Resto Shaman, I don't know how Grounding Totem interacts with Dispel. I wonder if Resto Shaman have some sort of immunities to Dispel Backlash, because like it feels, or if they just have so much healing that they can dispel pretty freely. But like, the truth is like, I feel like they can dispel an insane amount of UAs without any real punishment. We're gonna find out, huh? Big damage. So much damage. Oh, they're on the other guy this time. No, they're on me. Wait, I should not have retreated. I should have just blasted him. What? I don't know why I retreated there, because I had interrupted the shaman. Should have just believed in the heals. Coil that guy, blast this guy. Big damage. This is so much damage. And they can't dispel. I love this. Dude, I need to play, I need to try some like double affliction. This feels great. I can't click the spirit link. It's too small. They should make spirit link totems like gigantic. That would be awesome. Like a, you know, like how totem poles in real life are massive? That's what they should be like. Alright, blasting this guy. Surely they're out of cooldowns now. Fear that guy. Coil. Haunt. Port. Oh, nice. I'm just gonna blast him. I've got my finger on my interrupt. I'm ready to go. A little out of order. Gonna wall. Interrupt the healer. Malevolence. Big damage. Coil this guy or fear this guy. Yeah, that felt easy. Holy cow. Dude, double affliction. I think this feels pretty good. Because the difference between not like somebody, like if you can't get dispelled, you're just rolling so much damage. The only thing that counters affliction right now is that everyone can, like right now, they're just going to spam dispel. This healer will spam dispel. I'm going to do nothing. But that was pretty fun. Double affliction. Alright, let's see. Warrior, Afflock. I think I mostly go Warrior still, but we'll see. It's going to get immediately dispelled. So, Port. Coil. It's gonna get dispelled. Nope. There it is. There's a dispel. So now I can send my soul rot. Blast him. Totally blowing him up. AoE stunning. He dispelled again. I'm gonna trinket that. I think I'm too far to be dispelled. Gonna coil him out of that. Dang, that's a pretty... That fear sent me super far. Nice. Big damage. Wait, yeah, now we send it. Interrupt the healer. Big damage. Oh, that was a close one. I thought we were going to lose that one. That was really close. I was doing a ton of damage, but just couldn't quite finish the dude. I think I should have been interrupting the lock more. Just try and slow down their damage. I don't think I need to do that quite as much here because with the Wrestler Shaman, he can shut down the lock a lot. We'll see. Yeah, it kind of stinks to be the one melee in a triple caster lobby because you kind of get beat up. You got to play super well to survive when you're the odd one out. But I don't feel bad at all because normally it's the other way around. Normally it's like a warrior, ret, and a hunter. Yeah, I'm gonna try and CC the lock a little more this time. I think I eat this. Nice. There's this spell. Oh shoot. That's okay. Send. Dang. I think I dispelled like a bazillion times. I interrupt the Malefic so he can't do any damage. Send the damage. We are migrating. I don't know. I'm gonna hit the lock a little. He's kind of like, my team is kiting like crazy people. Send some damage. What? That was close. Oh no, don't die. Ah, swap! Oh no, he already swapped. Shoot. Didn't have anything there. I should have been spam fearing. Dang. That was so close. We almost killed the warrior, almost killed the lock. Still lost though. That's tough. Alright, let's kill the let's see. Hey Storm, speaking of rats, nobody at AWC picking them surprised you? Rats? Rats. Rats, yeah. Yeah, nobody likes rats. They're kind of an interesting. It's interesting that they're not played at the professional level. There's a lot of reasons for it, I think, but like they're simply like too easy to play around. But you would think that like given how much like just like little cooldowns matter so much. Oh shoot, that was the worst ever go in the history of goes. Just trinket that. That's okay. We can recover. All right. We're doing good. Doing good here. I mean, horrible, but we'll recover. It ain't over. Alright, here we go. This is our go. Oh, we almost got him. Oh, we got him. Dang, this guy did another risky dispel. I think we won because of the dispel. Was that a swap into Dispel? What happened there? He void shifted and then dispelled UA, so that turned a losing game into a winning game. Alright, hold on. I just like accidentally disconnected my microphone. Alright, here we go. Let's do it again. Okay, because we have the melee on our team, I'll set up super aggro again. Kill the grounding slowly. Kind of chain stunned here. Let's just hide over here for a second. Health stone. Oh, I only got one person with my stun. Ooh, mass dispel. Another risky move to do here when you're low health. Alright, we interrupted the Malefic. Buying us some time. Port back. I don't even know where my healer is. Interrupt Malefic. Big damage. Oh my gosh, die. Alright, I guess I'll wall. Doesn't feel good. But got it. Okay. That was a close one. Oh man. Crazy, crazy game. That was fun though. I think like it's so weird when you get like two of the same class. And it's interesting because like the other affliction lock did really well too. 3 games is good. I think the warrior did. I think the warrior surprised everybody by performing pretty well because man, it is tough to be a warrior in a triple caster lobby. But actually, I thought that double affliction felt pretty cool because it's kind of like, how do people play against that? They can't dispel unless they have an immunity up, so it's like very risky. Cool stuff. Okay, let's log back into the beta. We're in queue for. I'm hoping to get some blitz games too. I should queue as. Maybe I should queue as. Actually, let's get to rank 1 level. I think in blitz first. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, I don't know if I can or not. I think affliction's a little more competitive, but I might be able to. Storn recently picked up a good new weak aura. It's an announcement like the healer CC for when the healer is out of range. Oh yeah, yeah. My like intuition on where my healer is at any given time is really bad. I'm constantly like out of range or out of line of sight. So I just try and like hang out in the middle because I think that's really one of the greatest skills is like line of sighting enemy damage, like triangulating perfectly, so you just like avoid some damage and still don't line of sight your healer. It's really hard to do that. So weak aura can do that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think I'm done installing weak auras because midnight is around the corner. I feel like my game is sufficiently laggy already, so So we're good. Oh, is it the trial of style? Let's do it. How do I do this again? I think I vote on. Actually, I don't remember. I think I pick up a voting thing over here. Okay. I wonder if I can get to. Actually, yeah, I haven't really been 2800 as affliction and solo shuffle in a while. Maybe last season, I guess, but like I never really pushed an affliction. But I think I can do it. I need to represent us. Rep, represent the Hellcaller affliction players because there are none out there. Yeah, where am I now? Like down here somewhere. Wow, affliction's like pretty high now. There's like 3 people above 21 or 29. See, demo, I think I'm. Yeah, I mean I could play some demo, but it's fine. Destro. Oh, I should play. You know, I'll play some Destro. It's been a while. I think my Destro rating's pretty similar. Bjorn, so it doesn't look like Lock is it for you? You know what? I applaud you trying a lot of stuff and giving Lock a real shot, you know? Gave it a week, tried a bunch of games. If it's not coming naturally, then then it's something about your playstyle. You know, it doesn't and that doesn't mean you're a bad or good player or anything. It just means that you play in a certain way. Devastation is different, right? If you're doing well as Devastation, it's because it's like it's in your face type of caster. Really effective at just, you know, blowing people up, playing super aggro, rescuing around and stuff. A lot of more mobility. That's pretty cool. 72 rounds, 5 wins. Yeah. Well, it happens, you know. Map it, Tom. Can you see my affliction build? Yeah, sure thing. So my solo shuffle affliction build, it's pretty different than everyone else. I think it's awesome, but nobody else seems to think that. Here. This is my solo shuffle Hellcaller affliction. Now, I will say most people do better with Soul Harvester. So the Soul Harvester build is more like this is a more standard kind of Soul Harvester build. Although these days I would probably shift this point over here. That's probably what I would do. And over here, yeah, you can. There's like some things you can change around over here. They're all pretty much fine. This would be a Soul Harvester solo build. And I think this is probably a lot of people will find this pretty effective. But you know what? Let's do overall data. I'm not going to pick on this guy. This guy's I think is a really good Warlock. But he was playing Soul Harvester. I was playing Hellcaller, and I crushed his damage by like 30%, you know? Something like that. Whatever. I can't do the math. 60%. Actually, I was doing like 50% more damage, actually. Yeah, 50% more damage is a pretty good estimate. That's a lot more damage. Hellcaller is actually very strong. I don't know. People are sleeping on it. But whatever. All right, let me reload my UI. I have a video guide too on Affliction where I go over all the talent points and all the. I should probably link that. That would probably be more helpful. Let me find the link for that. I didn't update my demo guide yet, but I probably could. But this is my AF guide, and I go into everything in detail. It's probably way too long. AF guide, way too much detail. But you know what? It's pretty. There's a lot to unpack. I mean, this is a really complicated game, when it comes down to it. Blitz, Hellcaller. I'm gonna play no pet. You know, I think I probably want to get. I'll keep Nether Ward. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Okay. Yeah. So, let's see, Mapatom. Yeah, you play more like the second build. Yeah. Yeah, I play pretty differently. I mean, so part of it is like I was kind of bored of Soul Harvester because Soul Harvester has been the better spec for 2 seasons. Like most of War Within, Soul Harvester was the only viable spec. I think Hellcaller is now just as good. So I'm playing it quite a bit now. But Soul Harvester is still like really, really strong. Okay, let's see. We've got, oh, I like this. We've got a Presevoker. Actually, we've got a lot of good flag carriers. Actually, so do they. Monk, Rogues, those are all really good flag carriers too. Okay. Fjern, Resto Shaman Body wants you on Shadow Priest. You do well on that, but it's not a good solo. Oh, solo class? Yeah, I don't know. You mean like soloing world stuff? I'm not sure about that, Fjern. I think with Recuperate, it kind of like fixes a lot of classes' problems with like sustain and stuff. I have no idea though. Oh shoot, what am I doing? I'll just try to dot everybody. Okay, let's see. Let's get back to current segment. All right. Oh man, that Destro lock just blew us up. Mapatom. Or let's see. Yeah, you kind of want to try for fun? Yeah, I recommend it. And I think Hellcaller. So even though Soul Harvester is probably just as good, if not better, in solo shuffle in arena, I strongly believe that Hellcaller is straight up better in. Dang it, what am I doing? I should have gone for that flag. Is straight up better in Blitz. It simply does more damage, and it's pretty meaningful damage too. Like I did like I just hit dots on 3 different targets that have orbs, and I just kill them super fast. It's pretty strong. Fear it's okay. It's kind of like a plate lock. Yeah. Wait, leaning plate lock? Oh, DK? Yeah. DK's good for sure. So they're doing a way better job of just picking orbs. Oh my gosh. Died in the silence. Yeah. We're getting wrecked here. I think this is definitely one of those games where I'm spending more time dead than alive. That's rough. You're almost 2k on your DK? Nice. Yeah, DK is really good. Oh my gosh, these guys will not die. So bad. We're getting absolutely gapped here. Uh, yeah. It's actually surprising to me how badly this is going. Couldn't even tell you why. It feels like every single thing that could go wrong is going wrong. But at least I have my first orb. That's something. Oh my gosh. You know, I don't think I've seen our healers in a while. I think we're all just dying so fast. Hey Bard, how are you doing? We're getting a... We just had a 5-1 solo shuffle, followed by a total shutout in Blitz. uh, you know, I think it's over. I think I'm good. I think I might have done it. You know what I need to do is I need to scope out what's outside the arena. How far out can you go? I wonder how few points you get if you just like graveyard camp with an orb over here. Like what would happen? That was a quick 2,900 loss. Because the game is pretty vague as to how much it matters to be in closer to the middle for more points. So I've never really been totally sure on that.
Do not proceed. You will be.
Oh, next event is story time. I see. Front row seat, naturally. Hey, Stony Montana, how's it going? Yeah, pretty good transmogs. I do think that the Legion stuff has got style. This is a Destro game, so let's see. It's been a while since I played Destro Solo Shuffle.
Hail, honored guests and children
All right, we got it.
of the age. A story awaits at the storyteller's stage. So
Reload my
stop
UI.
what you're doing and come if you're able to hear
So
Lord
Destro,
Warlock's spin us a
Destro, unfortunately, I think really only has one viable hero talent. It's pretty much Hellcaller. So let's go solo Hellcaller with a pet. Let's see. This looks pretty okay. There's decurse on both sides, so definitely don't want to run Havoc, and I'll run Mayhem. That's pretty much it. Let's grab a pet. Double Marks Hunter and a DH? This seems horrible. Alright, we're going to run pretty heavy versatility here, I think. This seems bad. I think I'm going to have a very bad time here. You know how I was talking about, like, you never want to be the odd one out in a solo shuffle, because then you just have to work a lot harder to get your wins. That's me right now. There's like 3 people who do infinite damage to cloth wearers. So we'll see how this goes. That was a horrible infernal. Couldn't have been worse. Double coil. Oh, that didn't even double coil. Ah, that root. Alright, fake the kick. Blast. You're the healer. Trinket that. Make the kick. Alright, this is actually huge damage. Oh, Chaos Lock? That seems like so improbable. On a Ritual Ruin? That's like crazy how unlucky that is. I guess I wall here. Dang it, Spirit Link and walled. Blast. Double coil, blast. Fear the healer. Amp Curse of Weakness. Take the kick. Could have used wall there. Oh well. I didn't play that very well, but I also feel like I'm a little rusty here. Okay, let's do that again. This time, let me think. Let's try Havoc. It's been a while. Havoc is not great, but actually, yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. I'm just gonna have to use it on the shaman, basically, so he can't decurse it right away, hopefully. This is so annoying. Yeah, see, he immediately just decursed it. Well, actually, no he didn't. Huh, wait a second, what? Getting a lot of value out of that Havoc. Wait a second. Have people forgotten to, like, how to dispel it? Lay a portal here. Trinket here. Kill the grounding. Uh-oh. Very tough situation. I've got a line. Maybe I hit this guy actually. Oh my gosh, there's a stun. Okay, got all the kicks out of the way. Oh no! not a cyclone on my Ritual of Ruin. Are you kidding me? I can't believe the druid died there. Alright, I'm going back to Mayhem. I'm pretty sure it's better in this situation. Dang, I think that was kind of like... That was kind of winnable. Just double marks is really hard to face. It's just like, I think the druid just blew up in a global. And that's just going to happen against double marks unless like everyone is super on top of their CDs. Alright. Drop an Infernal here. Trinket, whatever. Seems insane. I do not like this. This is not fun. Am I lagging? Oh, we got him. All right, he died. I'm not lagging. I thought I was lagging. I was like, how am I not getting a precog there? Finally got a precog at the end and then he died. That's like how much precog matters. I don't think it's like a Destro thing. It's like my playstyle. If I don't get precogs, I just lose. If I get precogs, it's like an auto win. Hey Bart, what did I think of AWC? I thought it was great. I thought there were some very good games. And it's good to see new teams on the up and up and up. See like some new competition out there. I think that's actually pretty cool because now that we know that like BlizzCon next year is going to be the next AWC final, that's really cool. I think that's like very exciting. You're the healer. Nice, got the precog. Down this guy. Interrupt the tranquility. This is actually pretty big. Dang, got the interrupt on the ritual ruin. Wall, I guess. Gosh, could have used the cooldown there. Dang. That was a totally winnable game again. Crazy. I think it's just like so fast paced. 2900 game. Lika, AWC needed more demo locks. Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see any caster cleaves. I mean, honestly, I don't play a lot of threes, so I don't really know what the meta is at the very very top end of the range. But yeah, when you don't see any caster cleaves, that means they've got to do something. They got to buff casters. No more. Get rid of all these rogues and DKs and stuff. Double coil. Oh, no, not even double coil. I coiled the wrong guy. Big damage. If I die here, I'm gonna be pretty sad. I might, but it would be pretty sad. I guess that wall. I don't think I should have to, but better safe than sorry. Dang it, that was a bad wall. Okay, everyone else is using their cooldowns terribly too, so we're in good company. Big damage. Surely that kills him. Yeah, big damage. All right, I feel like I'm playing okay. I think I've had two losses. So I've had one loss where I was like, I got crushed, I think. Just got demolished the very first game, I think. And then I've had two losses where I feel like somebody just died randomly. And I don't totally think that there was much I could have done about it. But then again, it's easy to feel that way. When you feel that way, I mean, everyone feels that way when they lose. Because, like, that's why you lost, because you don't know why you lost. All right. All right. Terrible Infernal, but that's okay. I just need to get damage out. No, see, like, that guy just died totally randomly. Totally bizarre. Inexplicable. That's okay. I mean, it's not like anybody's fault. I honestly think that the pace of the game is too crazy right now. You can have long games like we saw in the AWC when everyone is super coordinated, but in solo shuffle, it's like so much guesswork. It's like you don't know who's gonna use what cooldowns when. All right, hey Bard, maybe dispel other curses. Yeah. Oh yeah, earlier. Yeah, I don't know. I think Havoc is good in threes, and I think it's terrible in shuffle. Siphon, what do I think is the best stat priority for Destrolock in Blitz? I think I think I would say mastery and haste. So mastery, let me see. So haste, if you have less than 20% haste, you're gonna have a bad time just in general. You're just gonna feel like you're playing in slow motion. That stinks. So I'd say you want to at least 20, preferably 20, 30% haste, and then a bunch of mastery. That's highly effective in Blitz as a Destrolock. You don't need any versatility, basically. Um, I mean, some versatility, sure, you're just going to have it naturally. I would have at least, 10, 15%, just so you don't get totally one shot all the time, but it's really secondary. CPA, you're bad? No, I don't think so. You died pretty quick, could have feigned. I don't know. I mean, there were like 3 games that ended that lobby where it was just like somebody just either I died or somebody died just like totally randomly. I think it's actually that's just the nature of shuffle these days. It's so fast paced. I mean you did well. I got wrecked that lobby. Fjern, you got DK, Evoker, you think on the short list, and Priest and Hunter on the maybe. With DK and Evoker, you've got everything covered, right? Healing, tank, melee, ranged. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, what am I doing? I'm just like hopping around here. Next event is Mount Mania. Everyone's gone. There were like literally 50 people here. I don't know, maybe 100 people here for the first Mount Mania. Now there's none. All right, let's see. Mage Rain. Uh, what an insane lobby. Double marks. Yeah, that was a nightmare lobby, honestly. The only thing that could have made it worse is like throwing a I don't know, DK, ret, whatever. Mage Brain, the majority of PvPers can't play casters, so when casters are on par with melee, there's always a ton of complaining. Yeah, maybe. Casters are objectively harder to play than melee. I think there are aspects of it that are harder. There are some aspects of melee that are pretty hard to play too. I think positioning is actually pretty challenging for a lot of melee. Not every melee. Like ret, I don't think positioning is a big deal, but like warriors and rogues and stuff, I think those are not super trivial to play. But yeah, the fact that you can get interrupted, like basically there's a whole new set of things you need to worry about as a caster is like, and they're on short cooldown and they completely shut you down. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. Major, that's also why most people are players are for the removal of kick tracking. Yeah, I think that's going to be a massive nerf to casters. But assuming they balance the game with using objective data, I think they're going to have to buff casters to compensate. And maybe they are in a way because like they're certainly giving warlocks. I don't know about other casters, but warlocks are getting a bazillion more tools in Midnight. We're gonna have so much stuff like coil, howl of terror, both of those. Gonna have interrupt and stun as demonology. I mean, there's just gonna be so much stuff you can do. A lot more mobility. Might not be that bad. We'll see. If you're in everything covered, yeah, I think you might have figured out. If you're gonna narrow it down to 2 classes, then those are 2 pretty good options. Liga, yeah, it's hard for melee to bash face on keyboard or play with toes. Yeah, so some melee is really really easy to play, I think, uh, and some is like medium. Maybe some of the rogue specs are hard, but most of them are at most medium difficulty, and most casters are at minimum medium difficulty. So I think that's fair, and I think warlock in general is just hard. There are so many people who try Warlock and just immediately give up because they're like, this is going to take too much work to figure out. Um, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that it is harder to play because you get trained. But part of that is because we get trained and we have very few tools to get away and to like CC and stuff. But maybe in Midnight things are different. We'll see. I don't know. There will be less kicks. Priest will have nullifying shroud. Yeah. You feel targeted? No, I don't mean you. I actually like because a lot of people come into the stream to like say like they watch the guide and they tried out lock and then they're like, oh, I just got trained by melee for like 10 lobbies in a row and that's you are not alone in that experience. It happens a lot, and so like that gives me the impression that like Warlock is a little harder to play. But I don't play all the classes, so I don't know for sure. See, Mapatom, this build is so cool on the dummy. Can't wait to try and lift level. Yeah, I think it's fun. The main thing is like you play it just like any other Warlock spec, except that you have Wither. So like if you get kicked in Shadow, just start tossing Wither on everybody, and then when you're trying to blow somebody up, Oblivion is the main way. See, mages are very bad about the pruning, especially Fire Mage. Yeah, I I have to assume that there's a lot of like pruning and re-pruning and reinserting of spells and stuff that's going to be happening over the next couple months. Like a lot of these trees feel kind of like they're not quite fully thought out. So I think there's even in the Warlock trees there's going to be a lot of changes. Um, I have to assume a 15-second Howl of Terror is just not gonna and make it to live. I just think that's too strong. Like literally everything else could be garbage, and if you have a 15-second cooldown on Howl of Terror, you're good. Oh, Lika, Bard, you had Lika on your team. Nice. Siphon, you only play Warlock in Battleground Blitz. Playing it in Shuffle is just it's not fun. Yeah, Shuffle's totally different. It's so chaotic. I love it, but I definitely think Blitz is more fun in general right now. There's certain maps I don't like in Blitz, but for the most part, I think it's like a pretty fun. All right, Mount Mania. Let's give it another shot. I don't know why I'm doing these events, but who cares? Lika, you got stuck under the map in your first Blitz last night? Oh man, which map was it? I think there are certain maps that seem more susceptible to it. Oh, did I miss the first one? Oh, Wonder Wing. I don't have that, I'm pretty sure. Gosh. Battle for Azeroth. I'm never going to win these competitions because I haven't done all the expansions. Warsong Gulch? Yeah, I feel like Twin Peaks and Warsong Gulch, there's a lot of like... Actually, Arathi Besa too. Let's see, what's this? Crusty Crawler? I have this. Oh, from Trading Post. Everybody has this. You ported a Blast Wave and it just stuck you under the map. Oh yeah, Blast Wave is a... Blast Wave and the Hunter knockback thing, those are the major culprits of getting sent under the map. It's crazy how much that happens. They should just get rid of those abilities. Let's see, Stony. Hardest specs are Lock, Mage, Sub, Outlaw, Rogue. Frost. Yeah, maybe. Outlaw Rogue seems pretty hard. Most casters lost CC. Lock's got a lot of choice. Yeah, Lock's got a lot of stuff. It's wild. We lost like some things here and there, but like we lost Shadow Fury. I mean, you either get Shadow Fury or Howl, but because you get that and Coil, it's a net plus. And you lose Grimoire Felguard. That may or may not be pretty painful because I think a lot of kills right now are from Grimrock Felguard, so demonology is kind of in an odd spot, which there's no way to know how it feels until we test it more, but we only have a 1 minute cooldown now. You just have the Tyrant. There's no, I don't think there's a 2 minute cooldown anymore, which is kind of weird. I think most specs have a 2 or 3 minute cooldown for like massive burst. Because like Destro still has Summon Infernal on 2 minutes, and Af still has Summon Dark Glare 2 minutes. Those are both huge kill windows. And if Demo just is a 1 minute cooldown, then it's a different kind of playstyle, you know? Compass Rose. Doesn't even show up in my list. Oh, Blitz, nice. Slows. What's the add-on that shows Arena Q and MMR? Yeah, this is a weak aura, I'm pretty sure. Is it? No, wait. So MMR is an add-on called MMR Tracker, I think. Or something like that. What's it called? Yeah, MMR Tracker. So MMR Tracker is a pretty good one for that. Renewed Proto Drake. But for this is a weak aura that shows my Qs. Let me see. So laggy. Hold on, what's that? Wandering Ancient. I think I have that one too. Oh my gosh, they're so loud. You can get the weak auras from my Discord. Type !! Discord, and if it's not in there, I can add it to there. But yeah, I've got all that stuff there. Cyan Glowmite. Ooh, I have this too. See, Hunter's on the short list because it's basically a caster that can't be interrupted. Yeah, I think that's like why Hunter is sort of the easy version of caster. All the benefits of being a caster, you know, without the drawbacks. Oops. Grotto. Ooh, I've got this one too. Yeah, hopefully this Q pops. It almost did a second ago. Nice. Crushing it in this game. I've got nine matches so far. Not bad. Bring back Hunter's Dead Zone. Oh yeah, I remember that. You'd be like trying to just like stay right next to them the whole time. So funny. All right. 10 matches. I do not have that one. Oh, it's a drop from Mythic rating. Dang. Nobody has that. Okay. Well, I got 10 matches. That's pretty good. That might be my best. Personal best. Yeah. I think, okay. So I think like it's kind of one of the weirdest things about Diabolist or demo right now is it really feels like there isn't the rotation feels empty. Let's call this PvP solo Soul Harvester. Like the main thing is like it feels like there's nothing to do. So like you Shadow Bolt, Hand Gul'dan, you get your Dreadstalkers out, get a few more of these, I guess, and then you simply send your Tyrant, and then what? That's it. That's it. So your whole rotation is done. There's nothing else to it. So, I mean, for better or worse, the positive is that it's simple. I'm just trying to think, like what else do we do in live? In live, we do Vile Fiends, and we do. I feel like there's more, but this is like truly. There's not even procs you have to worry about. So if you're playing Soul Harvester, there's like nothing. With Diabolus, you're still playing around your Infernal Bolt and your Ruination procs. They're not exactly challenging the player around, but in beta, this feels pretty light. Light on the brain. I like that. But it might be too simple. TBD. Still feels pretty good. I mean, it's pretty intuitive anyway. Not sure though. All right. Hopefully this queue pops in a second. Yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about demo right now. Let's try affliction again. Bard, you keep getting an annoying bug. When hunters feign death, they stay untargetable for 30 seconds? What? That's a wild bug. I don't know what's causing that. I previously was getting a weird bug where their nameplates would either get super big or super hard to see, but I haven't been getting that very often these days. I think it's like less common of a bug for me now. But there is something buggy about feign death sometimes. It might be your add-ons, like whatever nameplate add-on you use. Hey Stony, hunters getting nerfed in midnight, losing a lot of CC. Are they? They have a lot of CC right now, so it's pretty annoying. Okay, Blitz. This is my Blitz, no pet. Gonna run with a Blitz gear. So my Blitz gear is like huge mastery. Well, actually, I can skip this. Let's see. Let's ditch the versatility. Put in a mastery gem. So I'm 87% mastery, 37% haste, and only 14% versatility. So it's pretty low versatility, but it's actually kind of okay. Because like there's no dampening, you're actually still pretty tanky as long as you stay somewhat near a healer. But when you're on your own, you get killed super fast, so it has its drawbacks. Use Plater, your profile's from. Oh yeah, I use Plater the same. I haven't changed my profile at all. I mean, I update my add-ons, so it is updated, but that's it. Okay. Let's see, this is a 2880 game. We have a, what have we got? 2 sub-rogues, there's no Pres Evokers. Actually, the comps are pretty mirrored. Pretty close. Okay, let's do it. Conjured refreshments, let's get it. Okay. Did they say anything about defense? I'm not sure. Alright, we're just dotting everything. I don't know. None of this matters. Blast. Interrupt that guy. Alright, so I can't really keep up with their flag carrier. I'm just trying to hit everything. Keep everybody low health. Yeah, we're just wiping them up in the mid. Wow, that guy can flag already? He's super fast. That is a fast flag pickup. Oh my gosh. Alright, did I play defense? Is that a rogue? Oh, nice sheep on that guy. Alright, we totally wiped up their defense. Or their offense, rather. Do we have too many people on defense? Our whole team is on defense. Do you think we need somebody to go on offense? I don't know. Okay. Oh, they just passed the flag, I see. Okay. Set up camp up here. Port. Healthstone. There's some sort of hunter in our base somewhere here. A sapped. All right, they're going for it. Dang it. Nice, we scored. All right. All right, we did it. That actually felt pretty easy. They were a little. I think their healer arrived a little later than the rest of their offense, so we killed them all first. I think I'm dead here. Okay. Just stuck here. Uh-oh. I think I'm dead. All right. Let's get back on defense. So this is not great when the Holy Priest has picked up the flag. That means we've got to figure out a way to pass it from him to the Mistweaver, which means our offense in the meantime has no healer. But it's very hard to pass it when they have two rogues. See, the rogues, like, was one of the rogues is stealth, so we don't know where they are. Yeah, see, that was a risky. So I actually got the rogue out and we still lost. So like, some people are saying that this is a win trade, and I've seen this exact move pulled before. So this might be a win trade lobby. In which case the priest is win trading. I don't know. Yeah, I think this might be a win trade lobby. So anybody who picks up the flag is suspect, which is pretty unfortunate. This happened at the very end of last season too. Like I was like, it like knocked me out of rank 1 contention. You know, it's like you get a lobby like this where they're pretending to try and pass the flag, but they're just passing it to a rogue that they know is going to just return the flag for them. You know. That's kind of unfortunate because I think we were actually outplaying the other team pretty bad. But win traders can't guarantee a result here, you know? As long as we don't let their win traders pick up the flag, then we actually have a chance. So we just scored again. And now here is where we will lose. If this priest picks up the flag, then I'm gonna be sure that this is a win trade. So I don't want to help him get away from those guys. Like, I don't want to kill that lock. I suspect this guy. So, but if everybody waits for our monk or rogue to pick up the flag, then I think it's fine. Shoot. All right. So they have a huge leg up on the in terms of timing. And I think is our Mistweaver going through the middle? Because this might be kind of crowded here. Might be okay. All right. So I think we're getting away. Yeah, okay. Maybe it wasn't a win trade. I don't know. Maybe that priest is just really bad. Because the thing is, he tried to pass the flag to somebody who was sapped. So it was like that's why I shadowed buried, because like somebody got sapped there, or our flag carrier got sapped there. So like very obviously you don't pass the flag at that point because the rogue is right there. And at this rating, it just seems like that's pretty suspicious, but maybe it's not. Thing about Blitz is like people do crazy things all the time. So I don't like that we're just turtling. I think we should still have an offense. But it's not the worst thing either. Pack, you're here for your watch streak reward? Oh, nice. All right, we won. Okay, maybe we take back our accusations. I just had bad experience with that last season. But there's no reason to win trade at this. I mean, it's not like you can get titles at this point. So um, probably was just a mistake. Bard, let's see. How did our team score so fast? Yeah, I mean that was just like that's just monk nonsense. I feel like everyone would get tilted and give up. I thought people were getting tilted because like people were saying that this was a win trade lobby. Um, so I don't know, but I have no way of knowing. I'm not like aware of like how that works. All I know is that like that was a suspicious play. If they'd done it again, then I would have been like, okay, for sure. But since they didn't even try, that priest didn't try to pick up the flag again, I think it was probably just a mistake. So it's fine. All right, Stony, let's see. Losing scatter and explosive trap. Is explosive trap the one that knocks you back? Aspect of cheetah is turning into a semi-defensive, giving you dodge and increased run speed for longer, and aim shot cast time increased. It's gonna be interesting because like I think like they should get rid of a lot of knockbacks because those the only reason why is because they knock people under the map a lot. And so I actually think that they're totally fair skills. It's just that like I see people get knocked under maps like with some frequency. They should get rid of mind control too. Anything that's like they can't fix the bugs with, they should just get rid of because nobody will care. So we'll see. But the game is going to feel fundamentally different. It might be slower paced um, if there's just less CC, you know. So there's going to be a little bit more of like a DPS healing check every game, which means it's going to probably go into dampening more. But we'll see. Hard to say because it totally depends on what the numbers are like. Because like if aim shot is a slower cast, but they increase the damage to compensate, then it actually becomes burstier, right? Because one thing about Destro that I noticed is like the Destro tree, it looks terrible, but then when you look at the numbers, it makes me think that maybe there's like a different way to play Destro, and it's going to be burstier. Because wait, what's this? Oh, I didn't read this yet. Let me see. Embers of Nihilim. Casting Incinerate has a chance to evoke an echo of the Dark Titan's power. Oh, is Sargeras the Dark Titan? Hurl an Ember does damage. Oh, AoE damage. Okay, no big deal. Wait, what? So you have a chance whenever you cast Incinerate. So this is all Incinerate based. Casting Chaos Bolt or Rain of Fire. Oh, and Chaos Bolt will give you Dark Titan's power. Which, what does it do? It does damage at the target and AoE damage. And increases your critical strike and haste. I don't know. I mean, basically, with your chaos bolting, but I guess you might have a little bit more incentive to be incinerating some more. I suppose. Hmm. Best part, they should make mind control just log out the target to make it fair. Yeah, to make it predictable, you know. All right, so let's see. Let's try Hellcaller. Uh, well, actually, you know, I wonder if Diabolist Destro is going to be good because you can get a 15-second Howl of Terror, which is game changer. Let's start with Diabolist, okay? Let's get all this stuff. Cloven Soul. Wait, what does this do? Oh, this is the same as the set piece, right? Diabolic Oculi. Just gives you some. Oh no, wait. What does it do? Oh yeah, it just explodes for damage. It's no big deal, and it gives you intellect boost. So this is just your set piece. Infernal Bolt, good, good. I don't know. It's probably fine. Yeah, an Island's Bellow for sure. Okay. Sure, whatever. All right. So let's see. Let's do that, and then we have to spec into Halitair. So we're gonna lose the Infernal Stun Shadow Fury combo, but I think it's a no-brainer because this is so powerful. Halitair, that's ridiculous. Blighted Tongues, whatever. I'm not gonna spec into all this stuff. But I think the interesting thing to me is like, how is Soulfire gonna feel? So let's see. Do I still need to get Rain of Fire? Roaring Blaze increases Conflag. Oh yeah, and it spreads your Immolate, which is insane. So you definitely want to get that. Wait, I queued up, right? Let me see. Yeah, I queued up for both. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if Shuffle's gonna pop. I don't know. How are people getting to 2,900? Like I just I've been queuing at prime time and I just don't get. Look at that. You complain and you get a solo shuffle pop. There's no estimated time, and there you go. Let's see. Fjern, what are your thoughts for Shadow Priest, Evoker, Hunter, and DK in Blitz? Know your log, but how do so in Blitz, so Hunter is by far the strongest class in Blitz. It's simply overpowered because it's it has stealth, it can have a pet, and it does a lot of single target burst. It's not perfect, like it can't win a lot of duels. It can do pretty decently in duels, but it can win a lot of duels. It has a much better chance of winning duels when it gets to open from stealth, which it gets to do a lot of times. So it's like it's actually very strong just overall. So yeah, Mark's Hunter is like super OP. Now, all the rest are fine. Shadow Priest, Evokers, and DKs are all totally viable and good. I don't think there's like a meaningful difference there. But the thing about Blitz is like everything is viable. You can make anything work. Even the absolute worst class, you can still make it work and play at a high rating simply by doing what you're supposed to do. Like if you should be sitting a base and you sit the base, you are beating most people. Most people will refuse to sit bases even if they're like the best option to sit. That's like a 500-point difference between people. It's like whether you are willing to do something that's like a little less fun. Pack always complain. Absolutely. Yeah, all of those are strong in Blitz. Balanced Druid might be better than Hunter in Blitz. Yeah, maybe. Actually, it's up there, right? Because Balanced Druid, actually, Balanced Druid is probably even more flexible, right? It's got even more AoE team fight damage if you want to play it that style. Really good single target burst. You've got permanent stealth, which is actually even better than Hunter stealth. You don't have a pet, so you lose that kind of like base sitting option, but you're still like a decent base hitter. And another good thing about Balancers, they can actually carry flags too, because they're super tanky, which is pretty wild. Okay, we got a Q pop. Let me reload my UI. All right, we are facing a Sub Rogue, BM Hunter, another double Affliction lock lobby. This is like the rarest occurrence to get it not just once but twice in a single night. 2 Affliction lock lobbies. That's wild. Extremely rare. So bizarre. Okay, let's go ahead and get our versatility gem back in here. I don't want to get blown up too fast. BM Hunter, Sub Rogue, Holy Priest. I think I actually want Impish here.
It's time for the show. Don't wait. Don't wait. Give me a good show. It's time for the show. Don't wait. Give me a good show. It's time for the show. Don't wait. Give me a good show. It's time for the show. Don't wait. Give me a good show. It's time for the show. Don't wait. Give me a good show. It's time for the show. Don't wait. Give me a good show. It's time for the show. Don't wait. Give me a good show. It's time for the show. Don't wait. Give me a good show. It's time for the show. Don't wait. Give me a good show. It's time for the show. Don't wait. Give me a good show. It's time for the show. Don't wait. Give me a good show. It's time for the show. Don't wait. Give me a good show. It's time for the show. Don't wait. Give me a good show. It's time for the show. Don't wait. Give me a good show. It's time for the show. Don't wait. Give me a good show. It's time for the show. Don't wait. Give me a good show. It's time for the show. Don't wait. Give me a good show. It's time for the show. Don't wait. Give me
What's the best healer for Blitz, in my opinion? You know, I think they're all pretty good. I don't know. Probably Prezivoker, yeah. Oh shoot, I have the wrong spec, don't I? Oh well. It's close enough. Actually, it's way off. This is very bad. Okay, that was pretty bad. I don't think they would have made it any difference, but let's switch here. Actually, it would not have made it any difference at all there. Let's get another ward. Okay. Yeah, best healer for Blitz is probably Prezivoker, simply because you can flag carry. So that means like 2 of the maps out of their, I think there's like 9 or 10 maps in the map pool. In 2 maps, you are guaranteed to have a good flag carrier if you're playing Prezivoker. So that's a huge difference. But I'm not sure. I think everything can be good. Resto Shaman's really strong. All the priest specs are strong. Dang it, this is like so hard. No. No. Oh, nice. Okay, he's Ray of Hope. I was like, he is super low. Look at that. I popped him in. That was a headshot. Full charge. Right in the head. Dang it. Coil this guy, fear this guy. Gosh, I'm getting so CC'd here. Interrupt the Hex. Why did they kite all the way over there? Oh my gosh, it's so bad. It's like, they're literally 2v3. I can't do anything. The thing about kiting this much is like, what's the point? I can't do any damage. You're just gonna die. 'Cause he's not kiting their damage at all. Ugh, so bad. I think that was, I think we could have done better there. You know, I bet gate wasn't on cooldown for me, so I probably could have gated over there. But I spent like 10 to 15 seconds. Might as well have been feared for like 2 hours, you know? Just I couldn't do anything. All right, let's see if this goes better. This is a pretty tough matchup though, because like Affliction Lock gets pretty shut down by Rogue Hunter. So, not an easy matchup. guess we just go. He's not going to get the sap, so. Where is he? Take the kick. Nice, he's already dispelled. Send the damage. Trinket that. Oh, he fakes me. I'm gonna die, I guess. Why does this feel so weird? All these games have felt so weird. Go port. Try and recover a little bit here. Alright, we are simply spamming damage on this hunter. Very simple. I guess I'm dying. Dude, that's insane. Am I going 06 this lobby? Feels a little rough. But that opener, like when we overlapped our wall and Soul Link, I just don't even understand what happened there. Cause I should have held my wall because I needed it later. Or Spirit Link rather. Spirit Link. Somehow we fell super behind early on, even though we were actually pretty on the offensive. All right, let's try this again. I feel like this should be like a kill here. Huge pressure. Oh my gosh, I'm lagging. Fakes both kicks. Hit up the block. I hope I'm positive. I don't have no idea. Yeah. Get up the block. Oh, am I dead? Alright, we got the Spirit Link. Shoot. It's not good. Oh, that's really not good.
This just means more entertainment.
Dang it. one bad CS and I'm dead. Alright, I guess I'm going 06. Pretty rough. I feel like we were doing pretty well. I couldn't tell you why we couldn't land the kill there. It just feels like we were just totally dominating in pressure. And then just things just fall apart like wildly badly. Just like all of a sudden. So bizarre. Like we're way ahead on pressure usually. I mean, they got a good start because they have a rogue basically. Like pretty strong pressure just across the board. Got a cloak. Like it's okay to get interrupted because I have full dots up. So just reapplying, refreshing durations. We can go on this rogue pretty aggressively while hitting this guy.
This just means more entertainment to me.
Make the kick. Dang it, that just wiped all of my dots. It's a huge loss of pressure.
So interesting.
I can't believe it.
Expect this
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm definitely going 06 here, but I couldn't tell you why. I couldn't tell you why. I broken a couple CCs, I think, that were probably shouldn't have broken, but like that, none of those really mattered. I definitely have like way more uptime than everybody else, doing pretty good damage. Not getting as many fears as I probably should get. But like several of the losses just feel like they're totally incomprehensible. I feel like today's games have been very sloppy. Just see if we can get a cloak out of that. Maybe not. Can I fear? Take the kick, get the fear. Think I eat this? Yeah, I have to. This is wild. Just can't win this. Oh my gosh.
This just means more entertainment for me.
Hit up the healer. Big damage. Oh my gosh, we lose here. Don't think we have any answer now. Ah, 06. That's insane.
For now.
It happens. ProcoCon, you go 06 all the time? Yeah, you know, this is my second 06 lobby in a couple days. I don't go 06 that often, so that feels pretty rough. It definitely happens. And it's pretty interesting. Like that was the first time, like that round there felt pretty much like I was losing the entire time. I wanted to pressure the lock more, but the rogue was just like playing so aggro. I feel like it made sense to hit the rogue a lot more. But we were off, kind of like off kilter there. I should just have been hitting whoever the hunter was hitting. But every other round that lobby, like if you look at the damage, I was just like, damage doesn't tell everything obviously, but I was doing a ton of damage, and it felt like we were getting through cooldowns, doing pretty well, and then just like lose in one go. I don't know what happened. Oh well, that's kind of, it happens sometimes. Bard, that was a weird lobby. Didn't think Rogue would go BM over NAF. Yeah, I don't know. I think yeah, it was I don't know. I thought that maybe like the Rogue or the Hunter would go 6-0. Perhaps. Like after the first couple rounds, it felt like there was like no chance that I was gonna do that well. Because like we had double AF and like we did nothing and just like got wrecked. I think the kiting is kind of wacky, but then like the rounds I had with the rogue, like we'd had no shutdown at all. It was like so wacky. Did tons of damage and just like didn't kill anything. I don't know. I think like I was just like out of sync with everybody. It happens. Can't even tell you why. Hey Skeed. Double AF stinks into that? Yeah. How come you do 0 damage with the Wither build? I think the Wither build is much higher damage than Soul Harvester. It's lower pressure in terms of Soul Harvester definitely has more single target like setups, I guess, because you get Haunt Shadow Bolt pretty frequently. But it's a lot easier to shut down Soul Harvester. So like if you get kicked as Wither, it doesn't matter. You just like start casting a bunch of Shadow Flame stuff like Wither. You just like start spamming Wither on stuff, and it's like a lot of pressure. Think you would have won with Rogue for running Soul Harvester? Yeah, I haven't played Soul Harvester in a while. I'm kind of like getting stubborn about it. I should probably play it more, but I think Hellcaller is really good. People are not respecting Hellcaller as much because the damage is so high, I think, and Oblivion is also like a really major threat. But that lobby was just wacky. I think the lobby before that, I had another double AF lobby, and it was like I think I went 5-1. And then had another double AF lobby in a row, which is super rare, and went 0-6. So I don't know. Who knows? I just feel like it's so random. Proco, to be honest, usually goes 0-6. I'll start at 2k MMR. On the spec you play for 3 hours total? Yeah. I don't know. I don't go 0-6 that often, but that time it felt like it was like a foregone conclusion. Which is weird because like it felt like there were several rounds that like it felt like we were winning. Like I was like in total control, way more damage, and then someone would just like randomly die. So bizarre. But it felt like that happened a lot today in general. Feels like the games have been very wacky. Roko, you hate not being targeted on AF and losing? Honestly, AF is not the best thing to target. Um, it's not a bad target generally, but they don't do a whole lot more or less damage when you leave them alone, or whether like they're um, being targeted, because a lot of the damage is just from like instant cast stuff. So if you target them a lot, they're still gonna do pretty decent damage. I mean, the big thing is if you can keep them from reapplying UA a lot, I guess, because it's very easy to dispel it. I think that's why the first 2 rounds skied. I don't know if you were like still watching, but like I thought like double AF, like, so because I had double AF the last game, and I felt like it was actually pretty strong because yeah, when the holy priest is going into like holy form, like, or whatever, the angel form, yeah, he can dispel the UA. But like other than that, they shouldn't have been able to dispel double UAs. But we were probably like just like UAing different targets and stuff. That's probably what happened. I think double AF is actually not terrible from what I. It doesn't feel that bad, but who knows? I've only had two. I've only had 2 solo shuffle lobbies ever with double F, and they've had them both today. Pretty funny. Okay, let's get a blitz game here. I think we're nearing top 5 in blitz. I don't know what my MMR is.
Like no other, and saddle on up if that is your druther. Come join a parade of fur, hooves, and wings. Report to Mount Mania and see all of these things.
Actually, I'm curious. Let me see. Yeah, they dispelled. Oh yeah, I think we just didn't have UA on the same targets. That's probably why the first 2 games felt so hard. Because they were dispelling my UA, but they shouldn't have been able to because it would have been double backlash. So I probably should have just been watching for who you were putting UA on. Because that should have been like insta kill on the healer if they dispelled double UA. All right, let's see. We've got a bazillion Marks Hunters. Oh my god, what in the world? That's ridiculous. uh, I think we're screwed. They've got a Presvoker and a Sub Rogue. Gosh, this is gonna be this is a really uphill battle. Let's see. Let's run no pet, Hellcaller. Let's get Soul Rip here, and then switch our gear to a Blitz gear. This looks really tough. Because we don't really have any way of slowing down a Presvoker. Because like if there's a Presvoker, if you have a DK on your team, then you actually have a chance because you can slow them down sufficiently where like you can keep them basically pretty even with your flag carrier. But we don't really have an answer. It's going to be pretty interesting. We'll see. I think the goal is just to. I'm just going to sit in middle, just try and do as much damage and kill hunters. That's my goal. Tough one. Okay. What is this? Alliance supply chest. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Why would I definitely don't want to wear that stuff. That stuff looks so bad. Alright, let's hit the I think I'm just gonna kind of hang back and try and hit hunters and the evoker. That's my goal. And keep an eye on the evoker and see when he starts breaking off from the pack. We have no way to kill him though. No way to slow him down, nothing. Oh man, they have the same idea here. Oh, this is like crazy. I think my health has been sub 20% like 4 times already. Stab in second fear. Alright, I think we did pretty good. I like how I got the instant pain suppress, like everything instant, like reaction. The healers, that helped a lot. Shoot. Healer here. Nice, got him. Dude, I wonder if it's going to be super hard for any flag carrier to get past because there's so much damage. This is such a high damage lobby. Okay, everyone's getting murdered. This is fun. This is a pretty funny lobby. 4 Marks Hunters, Afflock, Devastation Evoker. Doesn't get worse than that for flag carriers. Okay. Let's take a look at the damage meter. Yeah, I'm doing like a gazillion damage. But it's not like... I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be helpful damage or not. Everyone's just dying and rezzing over and over again. But they have a Pres Evoker. This is the biggest problem. They're going to get across every single time. Unless we do a bazillion damage. Yeah, can't do anything about that. Okay. Let's see. ProcoCon, is Mistweaver still a good flag carrier? I mean, it's fine. It's an average flag carrier. Um, it's not like super good. I guess it's not terrible on a map like this when they can take advantage of elevation a little bit and like roll super far. But it doesn't get a it's not like a guaranteed way to get across the map like it used to be. I don't remember what they... Oh, nice, we capped. Okay, good. I don't remember what they changed, but they made it so like Mistweavers definitely they have to hoof it across the way that most people do. But dragons can just fly across. They're guaranteed to get across. Um, let's see. Nice mount. You just killed Kaveza today after. Oh, nice. Good job. Yeah, Kaveza's pretty tough. I think it took me like 50 tries, something like that, or more. 50 to 70-ish tries. Killing the Evoker early is pretty good. The Devastation, because he does so much damage. Let's see. Our flag carrier is actually booking it. Slow down this guy. The thing is, like, neither team has like anybody who can do any slows or anything. Like Marks Hunters and I mean, like, they're fine. They do a lot of damage, but they're not like super utility, you know. All right. This super has trouble healing and moving at the same time. Yeah, maybe that's part of it. I have no idea, honestly. I don't know much about healers. I see them all the time. They seem pretty good to me. Whatever. Our dude is about to die. I guess I should probably help out defense. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck in combat again. Oh, he's dead. All right. Everyone's dead. Okay, reset. Let's go get healed up. I was probably out of position there. I probably should have been closer to our base to help out our flag carrier more. I kind of got caught up trying to play both offense and defense, and that's a mistake. You should always like try and dedicate yourself to either offense or defense, unless you're demonology, in which case like you have no, you just like literally cannot get across the map. You're stuck in combat forever. Then you kind of play midfield, and it's actually fine. Alright, now I need to transition to defense. Fear this healer. Slow the healer, stun the healer, fear the healer, re-fear. Nice, and we score. Alright, I did my job. I slowed all the hunters and messed with their healer. And now I go heal up over there. I love this turkey mount. I think this might be the best mount in the game. It's really pretty ingenious. When you get a bunch of people mounting a turkey at the same time, it like they're all gobbling and whatever. It's so funny. I really wish they would make it fly. I know turkeys don't fly, but they really should fly in the game. Be so good. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die here. Hellstone, nice. What? This guy's still after me. line of sight of that. Oh my gosh. I'm in trouble. I guess I get enough. Alright. You know, it's funny because, like, when I play demo and I get a capture the flag map, I really hate it because it's like you feel like you have no impact on the game. You can't get out of combat, so you're just kind of stuck waddling around the middle. But it's so much more fun when you're playing Affliction because, like, you can actually just spam curses and it's like super effective. If you're in turkeys can fly. Can they fly? Actually, I don't know. Wait a second. Can turkeys fly? Yes, wild turkeys can fly at 55 miles per hour. What? Let's see. I need to see it with my own eyes. Turkey flying. What in the world? I don't need the audio. Skip. Whoa, turkeys are they're like geese.
Hail all
They
the
really do
peasants
fly.
and children of any age.
Wait, are those
A
turkeys?
story awaits at the storyteller's stage.
Those don't look like
Stop what you're
turkeys.
doing and come if you're able to hear lore
Are those
wondering
turkeys?
show. Spin us a fable.
They look like a pheasant or something. I don't know what a pheasant is, but they look like a pheasant. Huh. Alright. I guess turkeys can fly. In which case, like, we are really getting screwed by Blizzard here. Let's see. Not much going on here. My cat, Niji, makes noises like the turkey mount. Really? She sounds like a turkey when she's running around in a playful mood. That's funny. It's kind of like her version of purring. They wouldn't be able to get away from predators if they couldn't fly. That's like blowing my mind. I thought turkeys were like ostriches. They just like ran around. Or chickens. You know, chickens can't really fly, right? They're like peacocks. Dude, what? It is actually blowing my mind that turkeys can fly because I thought they were kind of like penguins and ostriches and chickens, like ground birds. You're having second thoughts about the turkey sandwich you're eating now? Chickens can fly as well? Okay. Maybe like a really short distance. They can kind of like, can chickens fly? Yes, chickens can fly, but only in short bursts. Yeah, like 6 to 10 feet, 30 to 40 yards. That's like totally different. What we just saw with turkeys doing, that they're flying like geese, you know? I don't think chickens can do that. Chickens can kind of like hop pretty far. I'm no bird expert, but that much I know. That's crazy though. Turkeys, so there is something fundamentally wrong with this turkey mount. It should fly. I bet the bunch of Blizzard developers don't even realize that turkeys can fly. We should send them that video and then demand that they make the prize turkey fly. 30 to 40 yards is still flying? I don't know. Isn't that just kind of like jumping really far? This is like, you know, falling with style sort of thing. Bard, you thought turkeys were bigger than that? Yeah, I thought turkeys had like a big gobbler thing on their... I don't know if those were really turkeys. But you know what? That's enough evidence. We'll just take it. Take it for what it is. All right, let's see what we've got here. 2900 game. We are now playing this map, which is a lot more fun as demo than as affliction. Let's see. Let's see if they let me go mid. I kind of like playing mid. See what happens. If they let me play mid, then I'm going to play more haste versatility. Let's see. Oh, got some messages. Low budget heals. You tried Hellcaller and you feel like there's just points where there's 0 buttons to press and you're just standing there. Yeah, I think that's right. You just cast fear at that point. If running out of things to do, you can cast fear. You can cast Shadow Bolt, and just like generate shards or like just try and be disruptive. Okay, I think I'm going mid. Let's try it. I probably should have changed my spec a little bit, but that's okay. Whatever. Nerd Turd. Hello, is this build viable for shuffles? I don't know. I think so. I play it at 2800, but I did just go 06. Oh my gosh. Just start blasting. I think it's interesting we have a 3v3 in the middle. Not totally common. They kill that at battle standard. So this is pretty tough. Oh no, they shouldn't have let me die. I was actually full versatility too. Oh, I don't think we should have lost that so badly. I'm not sure what happened. Did the healer get CC'd? Maybe it was a root beam. That's pretty embarrassing. Because I think we had all our cooldowns still. I'm gonna go ahead and fight it out here because I have the buff. Get the reset here. Kill him real fast. It's going to make it a little tougher for him to be back here in time. Maybe he'll res in time, I'm not sure. Let's see. The warrior will probably... Yeah, he's probably here. Yeah, there he is. Nice, I got the reset. Not sure if we can kill this guy or not. But I feel like their healer is kind of outplaying ours right now. Oh shoot. This is very bad. Because we're not even winning the 2v3. Not even coming close. Alright. Got the reset. Kill the healer. Kill this guy. Alright. So, that was... While it seems good that we took the base, it's bad because we had 3 people mid for a super long time. So, and we shouldn't have lost our mid super fast early on. I don't know what happened to the healer, but he must have gotten CC'd or something. But here we are, fighting over mid again. Got the reset. Well, we lost the game, but at least I got a bunch of market buffs. That's something. Well, top damage. Clearly that's a good thing. I think that happens. So we lost market super fast. We did end up winning it, but it took us more resources to win it. And the big thing is, like, we just simply lost the rest of the map really badly. When you play market like that, I actually really enjoy playing market, and you ultimately have very little influence over the outcome of the game because, I mean, unless you win it repeatedly, like 3 times, or lose it 3 times, it's kind of like up to the rest of the game. But it's pretty fun still. Like, it's like a high stakes 2v2. The weird thing is that there was like a 3v3 and we lost super fast. That shouldn't happen. Nerd didn't realize it's a mastery build. Yeah, so right there I was playing versatility and haste, but in Blitz I'll often play with like way more haste mastery like this. It's like 80% mastery, something like that. So that's really strong in Blitz when it's like a team fight thing. So like not in a 2v2, 3v3 kind of situation, but like if you're gonna be going mid and I have the storm, something like that, there's a huge team fight. ton of mastery will like pay dividends. Fear and have a good night. Yeah, got work in the morning. Yeah, it sounds good. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on super late either. I'm gonna be turning in at some point here. Try and get a few more queues though if I can. Would it be worth trying with haste versus gear in shuffle? Oh, the Hellcaller build. So I play in shuffle. I play kind of a hybrid. I play something kind of like around 30 haste, 30 versatility, and then around like 50, 60 mastery, something like that. 50 mastery. That ends up being pretty good, I think, in shuffle. It's like a nice balance. Um, you can play it at full haste versatility as well. Totally fine. Like I played it. I played that before too. I think it's a little bit less strong though because it starts to shine when you have a little bit more mastery. You can get a few more kills that way. So I definitely prefer Hellcaller with a little bit of mastery, at least these days. Until recently though, like until they lifted the conquest cap, I was playing Harry's versatility only, and it was like totally viable. Let's see, not much. Uh, Peacocks will fly up way in the trees at night. You go outside, they freak you out. They scream. That's hilarious. I didn't know peacocks made any noises at all. I've never seen a peacock. Well, I guess I've seen them at zoos and stuff. I don't think I ever heard them scream. Nerd, all your gears haste verse? Yeah, haste verse is really good, just all around for everything. It's just like after you get past the conquest cap, you can start experimenting with different gear sets, and so only on my main do I have some mastery gear too. But I think like I mean I have like 4 warlocks, and all of them other than my main, I only play haste first because I can't be bothered to set up a bunch of different gear sets on different characters. So that actually works perfectly fine for Hellcaller Affliction and for Destro and for everything else too. It's just that in Blitz and with Hellcaller, you can kind of get away with a little bit more mastery, and it just feels pretty strong. Now let's go full verse, then haste for Blitz and shuffle, and your 2 warlocks and your chief don't want to pay for extra enchants. Yeah, that's how I am with my alts. With my alts, it's just like it's fine, you know. You got half gems on your second warlock. Yeah, that's how I am also. I think my second warlock is fully gemmed out. My third warlock is like half gemmed. And like I've got other alts like a evoker and stuff. I don't know. I have like no gems. Maybe 2 gems just for precog. But yeah, there's still at least 2 months left in the season. Maybe 2 or 3 months left in the season. So there's still quite a lot of time to like test out different stuff. It's a lot of good builds out there. I think there's more viable builds than people think. Simply because people don't try, different builds that much. They just copy whatever the number 1 person's doing. But there are good builds, and some of them are better for different types of playstyles than others. But yeah, I mean, right now we're mostly just thinking about, okay, let's just finish up the War Within. Let's just get past it, and let's start playing some Destro. And I mean, not Destro, let's play some Midnight. All right, let's see. Let's fix my build. Okay, so I don't need this Demon Fire Infusion stuff, that's for sure. This is all PvE stuff. Rain of Fire, yeah, that's just PvE stuff. Diabolic Embers, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's see, how hard do you think Soul Fire hits? What's this? Your primary demons. I just don't know why you'd want to buff your demons damage. Channel Demon Fire. I assume we don't get Channel Demon Fire. Probably don't get Cataclysm. Maybe get Flashpoint. Let's see. Oh yeah, and Shadowburn is now weird because Shadowburn you can only use it when they're low health unless you get. If you put 3 points into it, then you can get Fiendish Cruelty, which will let you like occasionally get to Shadowburn at higher health. I don't know. That seems kind of weird. What's this? Intellect by 2%. You gotta get that. Mastery by 2%. Also, you gotta get that. Conflag gets an additional charge. I don't know. There's like so much stuff it feels like you need to get. Oh, this you don't need. What's Emberstorm? 2% damage. I think you need that. It seems like you need a lot of stuff. Oh, what's this? Conflagration of Chaos. Conflagate and Shadowburn have a Oh, this is bad. It's a 2-point talent point now? What? That's terrible. Okay, I don't need Diabolic Embers then. That frees up a lot of points if you skip that, but Emberstorm... I guess you get this in Emberstorm. Then you can get Improved Havoc. I guess you get Shadowburn. I just can't see this being good unless pet damage is much higher in Midnight. Let's see, Siphon. Dean's got 7 Warlocks, all full mastery. Yeah. As far as I know, Dean only plays Blitz. I don't think he plays Shuffle or Arena or anything, so that makes it simpler. You just gear, and he only plays Affliction and Destro, so you can go max mastery, and that's fine. Because if that'll work for Blitz. It won't work for Shuffle because you need versatility. All right, let's see. Let's start putting some spells on our spell bar. We need, I don't know, this goes here. Curse of Exhaustion goes here. Curse of Weakness there. Dark Pact there. Rain of Fire here. Summon Infernal here. Chaos Bolt. Conflag. Incinerate. So Mortal Coil, we'll put a T here. Howlitaire we'll put there. Okay, it's already there. Soulstone, whatever. I mean, whatever. I don't care about this stuff. Not for testing purposes. The rest is fine. Okay. So what's the rotation now? So the rotation, well, let's take a look. Soulfire. So Soulfire hits for 23,000. I think that's a lot these days. Oh, I didn't put Immolate on my bar. Oops. Immolate. Okay, so Immolate. If I Conflag, then it spreads my Immolate, which is pretty nice. Then I just drop my Infernal. I just start Chaos Bolting. That's it. Oh, wow. Conflag has a ton of charges now. Oh, I see. Wait, does it refresh my Immolates too when I Conflag? It does. Wait a second. How does it refresh it? Conflagate now spreads it to up to 3 nearby. It not only just spreads it, it refreshes the duration. Oh, no, it doesn't. Wait. Yes, it does. It does. Sometimes. Okay. So damage seems pretty good, I guess. So Chaos Bolt is hitting for, how hard is it hitting? Let's see. 19,000? Yeah, I don't know about Soulfire. Soulfire is a long cast. 27,000? Okay, I guess it does hit pretty hard. And it's a long cooldown though. And Shadowburn hits for like nothing, so Shadowburn is really bad. Okay. I do like the fact that you don't have to be spamming immolate on everything. You just have to get immolate on one thing, and then you just have to conflag it. Although it does seem kind of a little like, I don't know, inconsistent in how it applies, but all right, Soulfire, 32,000. How much HP do I have? 200,000 HP. Oh no, 115,000. So Soulfire is hitting for a third of somebody's health. I don't know. But Dimensional Rift, let's take that instead. Because Dimensional Rift is probably pretty good. It's always been good in the past anyway. Soulfire's on cooldown. It is not on cooldown. What is going on? Oh, there we go. Let's get rid of Soulfire. We're going to get Dimensional Rift instead. Stick that there. So I guess Destra has about the same number of cooldowns as before. What is this Infernal Bar? Kind of interesting. I don't remember seeing that before. Must be some new tech. Thanks, Blizzard. Okay. I don't know. Destra feels the same. Like the rotations feels basically the same as before. The main thing is you don't have a ritual of ruin that you're building towards, so it's like a lot simpler. You just simply, when you have shards, you spend them on chaos bolts. Super simple. Hellcaller, I think is so Hellcaller's relative value is lower now because Diabolist now has a way to spread immolates without having to cast immolate on everything. Simply because conflag is really good now. That's pretty interesting. So Diabolus is viable, I'm pretty sure, in Midnight, unless the numbers are bad. And you still have like Howl of Terror on a 15-second cooldown, which is very short. That'll help with dealing with melee a lot. It actually seems pretty good. I don't think Hellcaller has anything very special here. It might still be good because you have the Malevolence cooldown, which is very nice. But I think the control you get from Howl of Terror is going to be more than worth it. So Diabolus might be good. Which is nice because Diabolus Destro has been pretty bad lately. That's cool. Okay, let's see. Do we think we're gonna get another Blitz? I hope so. Probably should have queued as some demo too. But oh well. We'll see if we get a queue. You think they even have new stories, or is it the same stories as last time? I bet it's the same stories. I guess it's kind of like Darkmoon Fair. Like this event is probably just purely programmatic. They don't have to do anything for it. Just turns on, turns off. Okay. I think with the midnight beta, can I queue for stuff? Join as a group failed? Is it because I'm not max level? Oh, this feature becomes available at 90? Is that why? Okay, I guess I can join the queue for skirmish. There's no estimated queue though. I don't know if you can test PvP in midnight yet. Maybe I need to get to max level. Is that possible? How do you get to max level? You probably have to like do quests, I guess. I guess you have to do quests. I don't know. I'm trying to see if there's anybody here who's like level 90 or whatever. I only see level 80s here. Oh, gotta keep up. Perfect. Okay, let's see if we can make it up here. We got kind of wrecked in our last lobby. If I go 06 again, it's gonna be pretty depressing. Totally possible. Pretty depressing. Okay, we've got. Actually, I think I need to refresh my UI. Okay. Bell Hunter. So we've got a Balanced Druid, a Rep Pally, and a BM Hunter. Okay. Get this, get that. I think we're good. Gear-wise, we'll run with
Give me a good show.
a little bit of extra mastery, but still like pretty respectable versatility and haste. Yeah, it should be fine. Although I wonder if I should test other stuff. Oh well, it's too late.
It's time for the show.
I've reflected the Hodge. Feels good whenever that happens. Just blasting here. Doing pretty good.
This means more entertainment.
All right. How do we deal with this? This pressure. Look at that. Done all them. I guess I just die. Nope, not yet, not yet.
More entertainment.
I die. That's pretty rough. That felt pretty rough. Let me see. We were kind of splitting our damage a lot. Maybe I just need to focus down. I don't know. What could I have done there? Should have gone the BM Hunter more. I think because I was just dodging every kick and reflecting like, Hammer of Justice and doing stuff like that. I felt like I was like kind of dominating, but we didn't get through all their cooldowns, didn't get through bubble and everything, so. Still feels like we have a lot of pressure here. I don't know. This feels like crazy. Lot of pressure, no results. Oh my gosh. I'm like totally out of sync. Oh, we got super lucky. Was that a UA dispel to death? I think he dispelled UA and killed himself. That is super lucky because we were getting crushed. This hunter's not super happy about that. Let's see. Yeah. What do we think about that? Secret Wasabi, UA, yeah. That was the only thing that could save me there. It's like, unlucky dispel. Alright. Let's see if we can help our dude recover a little. Wow. That's how did he do so little damage? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I feel like today we just are getting the absolute weirdest lobbies. It's okay. Let's just see if we can get a little bit more damage and control out this time. No way. Like, not real life. So just trying to keep up pressure. Okay, that's actually good. Getting Cyclone during the spell bop is good. It buys me a little time. Okay. That's a better Cyclone because I was walled. Oh my gosh. These scattering shots. Dang, that's crazy to lose there. Okay. I think something is fundamentally wrong with the way I'm playing today. These are all games that I could be winning if I were playing a little better. But the Hunter needs to do more damage, that's for sure. So how did I lose? Was the Hunter doing no damage earlier? Yeah, he's also doing pretty low damage. Okay. I gotta pick it up here. Oh my gosh, so much CC. So we're simply blasting here. I think we've got a lot of pressure. Whoa, that's a terrible... I don't like that bop at all. Because the spell bop would be better, I think. No way.
I did not expect this outcome.
Yeah, I don't know. The physical pop was... It's kind of bad because then I'm on forbearance too. Low budget, no clue how you stay so calm. Your keyboard would be snapped. It's more just trying to figure out, like, so sometimes you just can't figure it out. Sometimes it's like, okay, maybe I'm just like a little tired or whatever. Had a, you know, but I mostly just like want to figure out why am I losing some of these games. Some of them I get it. And it's like I'm falling behind in pressure and stuff, but a lot of these are also, they feel like they're winnable. Oh, another physical bop? Seems so weird. I'm also getting a lot of Holy Priests, which are very hard because I'm just gonna wall here. Because they can do a lot of dispelling. It's pretty tough. Like, it feels like I'm playing really well here, and I'm still gonna lose. It feels weird.
This just means more
I think
entertainment.
this clone is like pretty irrelevant. I guess,
This just means
yeah,
more
I don't know.
entertainment for me.
I'm gonna die here. Shoot, I popped out way too fast.
This just means more entertainment for me.
Oh my gosh, I won a round.
I did not
Wait, did I win
expect
2
this
rounds?
outcome.
Okay, I guess I won 2 rounds. Not the worst. But that was there were so many rounds there that it just felt like I was actually playing very well. Like I think that last round I played very well. I reflected stuff, I interrupted stuff, I walled, I think at the exact right time, and it still felt like I almost lost that. Maybe I should play a different spec just to like mix it up a little. Something about my Hellcaller play right now is kind of wacky, I think. Let's get some demo games going. So I started out pretty strong tonight in Affliction, and then had 2 pretty bad lobbies, 0-6 and then 1-5. Or no, I guess that was a 2-4. Still pretty bad. Wait, was it 1-5? Yeah, 0-6 and then 2-4. Pretty crazy. Sometimes there's just like little things. If you're like a little tired, then you're a little slower to react to stuff, and just things kind of snowball out of control. That's probably what's happening here. Because I can't explain why I lost a lot of those drones. That's okay. Try some different gaming music. Spotify's gaming, what's it called? Top gaming tracks. See if this helps. Okay, this is I think another affliction queue. I think I closed the beta. I think I'm pretty comfortable with like the general feel of all the specs in Midnight, which is good because I think it feels like there's a lot of extra tools. It's a really huge buff, I think, to Warlocks in general. All 3 specs. Unless the numbers are bad, unless like everything is undertuned and we do no damage, then then it's bad. But at least utility-wise, Midnight looks great. Man, this queue is a very troll. Hopefully it pops soon.
Do not proceed. You will be eliminated.
we got it. Gilneas. Gilneas is pretty fun as an affliction lock. It's a big team fight. Reload my UI. Oh no, what's going on here? Yeah, like when mages cycle through sheeping enemies, just keeps removing dots. Yeah. It definitely had a few distracting shots that removed dots that were pretty annoying. It's a huge setback. Especially, it's actually even worse as Hellcaller, I think, because your wither stacks get reset, and that's pretty bad. Very annoying. All right, we've got a 2900 game. We're the Alliance. Run it. Pretty standard stuff. Do I need... See here, I might actually get Impish Instincts. That actually can help a lot on this team fight. Get a Mastery Fiber in my cloak. I do not like that song, whatever it is. It's like terrible. Okay, let's skip that. Yo, I can't listen to this garbage. Holy crap. Let's see. Need something way more mellow. Alright, so they have a sub rogue and we don't, which means they're definitely going to hit. Question is when and with how many? Yeah, they're probably hitting with a lot. We're absolutely blasting them apart here, so as long as we hold our base against okay, so hopefully we have enough defending Lighthouse, but we absolutely blasted them. Yeah. Evoker Affliction Lock is crazy combo for that. Completely murdered them. Alright. That feels good so far.
How dare you summon
Let's get a Succubus out. We killed them so fast, that's probably pretty demoralizing. Alright, they have a ton of people here. I think I'm gonna die here soon. Uh-oh. Did they ghost their base? So the advantage they have is that they by having a sub rogue on the map at all, they can actually pressure us with more people, and we can't. We always have to have more people out, kind of defending. Nice, got their healer. The rest will fall now. Okay, I think we're getting pretty close to winning with just one base. What are these denizens of the dream? Yeah, all right, pretty standard clean win. I think we did pretty good because we kept 2 to 3 people out because they had a very aggressive kind of lighthouse strategy. But we still won the team fight here, just with like some crazy devastation and affliction damage. So it worked out okay. What's the damage like? Yeah, we crushed him. The Daniel Nye, your team was arguing from the start. Oh, you're the other lock. Oh, really? That's never a good sign. That's actually, I bet that's like that typically means that your team is gonna lose. If like everyone is arguing at the start, because like as soon as like even the slightest thing goes wrong, everyone is just spending their whole time just chatting from there on out. They're still arguing. Yeah, I see people just kind of standing around. I could see I could see that being the case. Uh, it happens. Probably like a third of all Blitz games have at least one team. Just like they don't even try because everyone is so mad at each other. Zero Wasabi, true reading. That's a bummer. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see your message at the start. Yeah, that's pretty. It like happens. I don't know. I feel like I had a game earlier. I've had a pretty good run with Blitz games where like teams have not given up like instantly, which is kind of amazing. Very rare. Oh wait. Yeah, let's queue this demo. Why not? I haven't played any demo Blitz. Let's see if we can get one more game and then probably go to bed because I do have work tomorrow. 27 is high for you. You need those 9 points back. 2700 is very high in general. It's pretty hard to even get queues higher than that. So well played. I mean, it was like one of those games where if your team is arguing from the start and something goes wrong early on, then it's like there's no recovering from that, and it's like nothing you can do about it. It happens. It stinks because like that game, there's like, I mean, not that game, that map, Gilneas, you have like a small window to try and make to recover, but it actually is pretty hard to recover when if you're down by a base for like maybe like 2 or 3 minutes, it's really hard to get enough points to come back. It's possible, but people give up pretty quickly on that map.
Do not proceed. You will be eliminated.
I think that's why rogues are so strong on that map, because if they can just steal a base, even briefly, it's like so demoralizing for the other team. It's like completely devastating. Wait, what rating am I now in affliction? Let me see. Whoops. Okay, so I'm 28. But I think like rank 1 range is pretty high as affliction in affliction now. Let me see. Blitz, affliction. Yeah, it's like over 3k. I'm not even close. I'm like 200 points off. That's a lot. What in the world? This turned me into like a little cow? So bizarre. Low budget. Did I get the new dragon mount on the vendor? Oh, is there a new mount? What? I gotta check it out. Is it over here somewhere? I didn't see a new mount. So this is like, there's some new transmog over here. 5,000. Oh, 5,000? That's a lot. I don't think I have that many time walking badges. Let me see.
Any friend of Greymane is a friend of mine.
You can transfer from other tunes.
Warm wishes to you.
I don't have that much though, because I don't play my other tunes that much. Where's the mount though? I don't even see the. It was on this guy? Okay, I was just on over here.
What can I do for you?
I don't see any new mounts here. Is there anybody else over here? Let's see.
Oi, I got a bad feeling.
I might have it. I don't know. It's on one of these vendors. Maybe it's not new because like I did a whole bunch of these events last year when this thing came out. So I might have gotten it already. Maybe it's returning. Yeah, it might be a returning thing. If it's a returning thing, I probably already have it. The only thing that I see that I don't recognize is this like it's just like hideous transmog. It's like pretty ugly. I guess you could kind of look like a Stormwind like soldier or something, but it's, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think there's anything new for me to buy here. Unless I can't find some vendor here. There's a lot of like NPCs. Let's see, not much going on here. You use the Dragon Slayer's title most of the time. Streamers always say Dragon Slayer. How do you get the title? Do I have the title? I do not have it. It sounds like a pretty sweet title to me. Heroic Sinestra. What is this? Oh, Cataclysm Raid. Wow. That's pretty old school. I was playing during Cataclysm, so I did like some random like pug stuff, but I didn't raid very much. I was mostly just doing PvP. Dragon Slayer's pretty good though. I like it. Oh, low budget. You're in front of me. Is this you? Wait, who? Oh, you're over here? The tree mount guy? Or are you talking about this guy here?
Prepare for a story
Historian Mahdi?
Warlock show at the storyteller's stage.
No, the dragon. You're flying? Oh. There's no mount vendor here that I see. Unless I'm missing something. Candy vendor over here.
Good day to you.
I don't see. There's some more vendors down here though. I think there's like pet stuff over here. Maybe there's a new pet. I think I checked this guy earlier. Yeah, I have all this stuff. What's this? Harvester enchantment? Well, what? What's this? Permanently enchants shoulders with the Harvester enchantment, allowing the wearer to obtain pile of pet goodies from the corpses of their enemies? What? So bizarre. Never heard of that. Wait, how many pet charms do I have? Oh, I've got over 1,000. Narcissa's mirror causes your companion pet to take on your appearance. I don't know. I don't know if I need that. I think I'm good. Wait, what's this? Murloc chew toy. Yeah.
Have you
All right.
anything I need?
Just need one more Q pop. One more Q pop.
Behold,
Black
the
market
wonders of
vendor. I have that one already. What's this? Some sort of shield? Don't need that.
Bless you.
Wait, you used to be able to go out this way. Did they change the layout? Yeah, I used to be able to like I don't know.
Do not proceed. You will be eliminated.
Yeah, there's like a vendor over here too. Taylor. Barber. There's like more stuff back here. Wasn't there like a dude who sold over here, yeah. Oh no. Wait, what? Okay, he doesn't sell anything. I don't know. I think I'm done with this area. There's like nothing to do here. Active event story time? Alright, let's participate. From Cataclysm Raid Boss? Yeah. I think it's a cool title. I mean, it's like a really classic title. I don't know if I think people do judge, but it's kind of irrelevant. I like to wear cool PvE titles when I PvP. I mean, usually I don't change it anymore. I just like kind of let it be. But like, um, I also like to wear PvP titles when I PvE. That's important, you know? we killed Cthulhu.
No, not our last. Raise a
Your rage gives you strength.
Hold your head high.
Oh yeah, you get. Oh, this is right. You get a 10% rep buff. Not that there's anything I'm grinding right now, but still cool. 10% rep buff. Okay, is there anything I want to like grind? I guess I could turn in those like dark fuse things now. Got a few hundred of those. I think I need a ton more though to finish dark fuse rep. Like literally thousands more. All right. Q is definitely going to pop any second now. Right? I am getting a little tired. But I think we can get one more game in. You definitely use a rank 1 title if you had one. Yeah, I think that's like, yeah, I kind of have to for at least this season. I'll like use the smelly title again at some point, but you know, I'll give it a season.
My directive is to serve you. And peruse my inventory again.
Let's see, how many mounts do I have?
Has been fulfilled.
'Cause I know they added a new like mount collection kind of achievement. I think I'm pretty far from it still. You need like 600. I guess I'm getting close to the 400 achievement. Where do I get all these drakes? Azure Drake?
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
Can I buy it here? No. Mounts. Uncollected? This one's not bad. Where is this one from? Is it from like... It's from an old raid, I think. Is it a donkey? How is this 2.5 million gold? That's crazy. Smelly Stinky, yeah. Like they added the smelly title during Dragonflight. It was one of the later patches in Dragonflight. And I was like, as soon as it came out, I was like, wow, I have to start grinding. Low Nif and reputation. You have to like go into this cave in Dragonflight and just like hang out there for hours on end, just killing stuff, doing quests. It takes a few weeks. It's pretty slow, but you get the smelly title, which is super awesome. It's like the best title in the game, period. I was rocking Salty. Salty Stinky is also pretty good, but then Smelly Stinky came out. And then I started streaming, I was like, and Stinky I think was taken on Twitch, so I just made it Smelly Stinky. And it stuck, and that's just kind of how it is now. It's my name forever. I did not put a lot of thought into that. Didn't do any market research. Didn't no focus group testing on that name. Let's see. I need to switch up my mount. I don't really love this horse. It's not that cool. You know I have Ashes of Alar? I spent forever grinding this mount out. I farmed Tempest Keep a zillion times over the course of like a decade. More than a decade, like 15 years. It took me 15 years to get this mount. And I never use it now. Like I like work so hard to get it, and now I just never use it. So it's like it's kind of how this game is. It's all about the chase. You just like chase after these things, and then you get it, and then it's like just question why you did it at all in the first place. All right, Blitz. Oh no, I think I'm demo. Demo is so useless on this map. Shoot. Okay. Let's go Soul Harvester, I think. Right? Let me see. I think I go Soul Harvester here. If I can find the spec. Dude, I need to reorganize all my loadouts. They're all just random. Okay. This is fine. I think I want to have, instead of Fell Lord, I'll just get Impish Instincts. Let's get a Summon Felguard.
Point me at your enemy.
The 2-9 game. We're playing on the affliction or alliance side. Oh my gosh, I am tired. Secret Wasabi. The mount is too bright. So there's like two problems with it. First of all, it is very bright. Yes. But probably the biggest problem is that I can get it to proc. It's like it won't let me mount it. The biggest problem is that it makes a huge flapping sound. You may not be able to hear it on the stream, but like it's just like constantly flapping. So like I hate just sitting around in town on this mount because it's just loud. It's insane. It's like not quiet at all. If it were quiet, I would use this a lot. It's also like the least stealthy mount in the game. So like if you're trying to like, you know, sneak around in a map like Gilneas or something, everyone can see where you're going. It's kind of funny. That's a terrible gateway, but that's okay. Stun this guy, just try and kill him super fast. Wow. We're getting completely massacred here. Did I get the Spirit of Echiro mount from Legion Remix? I'm not sure. Well, definitely no. I don't know what I got from Legion Remix. I got like the class mount, which is pretty bad. I mean, it's like fine. It's just another horse. Nothing special. kind of, I mean, there are some cool mounts from Legion in general, like the kind of infernal looking ones that are really big and very cool looking. Dang, we are getting wrecked here. Oh, let's just stretch. We're just gonna have to. This game is might be a foregone conclusion. If we win this game, it's despite me playing, not like because I'm playing well. Alright, that guy go get. I'll get this one. I don't care if he gets the other one. Oh, he didn't pick it up. That's funny. Thought somebody's gonna pick that one. Okay. This is brutal. Let's see. Not much. You have to go around doing something that shows up in game every 6 months or so. It's on a cycle to do them all. Oh, you mean like mount? Yeah, mount farming. Yeah. It's interesting how much like I really wanted to get the Ashes of Alar mount, and then I never use it. Like that's kind of like a crazy thing in my head. Like I really wanted it, so I did. I went to Tempest Keep all the time. Not like it's like fun or anything, you know. Just like had to do it. This is like so brutal. I think I need to figure out where my healers are. They're on. Okay, they're on this side. Maybe I can try and stay near them this time. The High Mountain mount. It's a Spirit Moose. I don't think I've seen that. Sounds pretty cool. I like moose. Mooses. Moosei. Alright, got some orbs. I'm near a healer for once. For the first time in like the entire game. I was near a healer. I don't know where he went, but he is gone. I don't know. You did that with Mimiron's head. You wanted it for so long, but the sound of it's annoying. Yeah. I think that was the mount that I was looking at earlier. It looks so cool, but if it makes an annoying sound, you just can't use it ever because, like, you just want to sit around in town on it. If that's not an option, then what's the point? We have no, just like, let's just take a look at the healing done. Okay, they actually are doing some healing, but they're like, I have not seen our healers. I think I'm just keep spawning on the opposite side. All right. So I think our healer has solidly given up. What do we think? He's gonna heal me? No, it's not healing. It's hopping around on a horse. Well, we tried. Kind of. I don't know. This map, this map is like it's so chaotic. I don't know. When things go wrong at the start, if you don't spawn on the same side as your healer, it feels like it's like pretty useless. Okay, I'm gonna just see if we can get a super fast queue. If we don't get a super fast queue, then I think I'm gonna go to bed. Give it a couple minutes. Actually, you know what? It is late. It's like past 12. Oh my gosh. All right. Tomorrow is a normal work day, so I am gonna be working. I may be streaming some on the weekday evenings this week. I'm not sure. It totally depends on the schedule, but I'm gonna throw this message up there because it is late for me. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all had a great weekend, great Sunday. Um, yeah, I think we got a little bit more intel on the midnight beta, so I think at some point we're gonna see if we can queue for some PvP on midnight. I don't know if we can or not, but at some point we'll try it out. All right, everybody, good night. Good night, Wasabi. Good night, Hybrid Hippie. All right, see you all later.